And if I do this, you won't tell anyone what happened, right? That's right, no one will ever know as long as you do as I say. Do we have a deal, Deku? ... The next day. You know Kaken, I really can't believe you agreed to be my maid for a day. He can barely suppress his giggles, hand over his mouth. I'm not doing this cause I want to. Well, I mean, I'm doing it because I want to, but not because I want to. I just owe you. And I'm your butler, not a beeping maid. They were standing there in Deku's dorm room, a large bag on his bed as he looked at Bakugo with a raised eyebrow. You're damn right you owe, especially after you just let Kirishima kiss you like that. He is still very much angry about the truth or dare with the Baku Squad incident. Oi nerd. That wasn't my fault. Look. Just get the stupid butler outfit out, alright? Very annoyed Bakugo, lightly blushing as he crosses his arms. About that Kaken. Deku whistled innocently as he grabbed the bag and pulled out a maid outfit. A far cry from the butler outfit they had agreed upon, with Bakugo standing there in stunned silence. ... Beeping what? Where's the butler uniform? We found it online and agreed on it, nerd. Very unhappy and also deeply embarrassed as he stands there. Bakugo shakes his head, turning away with a groan as he put a hand to his face. They were out of stock, Kaken. Besides, this looks so much better. It even has cat ears and a tail so you can be a Nico. Deku is way too excited about the idea of having a Nico-made Kaken. Nerd, I swear to beeping all might. Please Kaken. The dreaded puppy dog eyes come out, impossible to resist. Deku. Fine. You win, this time. Give me the stupid outfit. EA. I know my boyfriend's weaknesses kind of face. They spend the next little bit getting Bakugo into the maid outfit, with Deku even convincing him to wear the tail and ears. Of course, Bakugo complains the whole time, grumbling angrily. Oi, that's too tight, loosen it up a bit. You put this on crooked, it's supposed to be like this. Nerd. That is backwards. Eventually though they got the outfit on him, leaving behind a very blushy, slightly aggravated Bakugo. Nerd. I hope you're happy. Very unamused face as he stands there, arms crossed in front of his chest. Oh, I am Kaken. Now strike a pose, I want to see how you look without you crossing your arms. Bakugo just groans a bit before shifting his hands to his hips, with Deku again looking oddly satisfied. And that's when Bakugo gets an idea. Never one to be outdone, Bakugo grabs the edges of his skirt between his index finger and thumbs with both hands, leaning to the side and with a smug grin says, How can I serve you, master, Naya? Deku's face immediately turns a bright crimson shade, his mouth drops open, and his nose starts to bleed a bit. Oh my all might. Was not expecting this development kind of face. I will be back, I need to grab my phone and I think I left it in the commons area. Don't go anywhere, Kaken. What oh I nerd, get back here. And with that, Bakugo was left alone while Deku went to grab his phone, reaching towards the door that Deku had raced out of. With a groan he sat down on Deku's bed, grumbling and looking around. His eyes inevitably drifted over the bookshelf, with Bakugo standing up and looking it all over. Bakugo picked up a framed picture of him and Deku when they were kids, wiping off the top of the frame with a finger. He heard the door starting to open behind him, setting the frame down as he started to turn towards the door. It's about time you got back, nerd, I can't believe I let you talk me into this. Bakugo. Is that? Oh my all might it is, you're in a maid uniform. Oh my all might this is too good. I knew you were a pretty boy, but I didn't know you were into being a maid. Wait, this isn't what it looks like. Tape face, shut your mouth. Pikachu, you too. Now this is the tea I've been looking for. Pinky. This is your doing, isn't it? You and your stupid tea gathering. Menacing sparks coming from his hands as he stands there, albeit a bit less menacing than usual. Nope, wasn't even my idea to come here. Zero wanted to invite Deku to our next Truth or Dare game and we all just tagged along. Which if you want to see, you're going to have to hit the like and subscribe buttons on this video. Mina pauses before grinning and pulling out a fresh cup of hot tea from absolutely nowhere. But I just knew my tea sense was tingling for a reason. This truly is the best tea I could have asked for today. Blessed be the tea gods. Pinky. I swear I will. You'll what, pretty boy? Clean our rooms. This Joker thinks he's so funny. Kaminari joins in the laughing, the two just absolutely loving this situation. Until Bakugo locks his eyes onto them, hands sparking very dangerously, eyes burning with angry fire. No, I'm going to clean your rooms with your faces and I'm going to yo. Zero and Kaminari proceed to immediately evacuate the room, sprinting down the dorm hall to escape Bakugo's wrath. Mina takes a few quick pictures of the angry Bakugo in his natural environment, wildlife photographer style. You know Bakubro, I think it's really manly. So manly in fact, that you should come over to my room and… Mina quickly slaps her hand over Kirishima's mouth and starts dragging him out of the room. We have got to get you some help for this Bakugo addiction of yours, lover boy. Very unamused face from the Queen of Tea as they leave the room. I'll see you next week for the truth or dare game Bakugo. Oi Pinky, get back here now. I want those pictures deleted or so help me. Kaken. What are you doing? Get back in there before someone sees you. Deku arrives moments before Bakugo was able to leave the room, stopping him from pursuing Mina. Bakugo just opened and closed his mouth a few times before groaning, indeed not wanting to be seen by the rest of the class. What was the Baku squad doing here anyways? They didn't cause too much trouble, did they? It's nothing I can't handle the next time I see them. Why are you so concerned? You know they wouldn't really do anything bad to me kind of face. Oh no reason Kaken. Anyways, let's get back to taking some pictures. Bakugo rolled his eyes a bit, before grinning and enjoying some quality time with his boyfriend. Well, I suppose I can spend some time simply being one hell of a butler. Maid. Oi. Whatever. A few hours later. Well done, you did a great job. The tea that was gained today will be cherished for a long time. I still can't believe you got Bakugo to dress like a maid. And you won't ever tell anyone what I did on July 15th. Right, Mina? Oh, of course, Deku. Just remember to keep what you heard Kirishima and I talking about a secret and no one will ever know. I'm a woman of my word. Mina grinned as she came out of the shadows with a cup of tea, revealing herself to be the mysterious stranger. And as the two talked late that night in the commons area, fully thinking they are alone. A phone was recording all that they said, floating around a corner. The end. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, we hope you enjoyed it. Were you expecting the mysterious stranger to be Mina all along? Let us know in the comments if you figured it out before it was revealed. This video was inspired very tangentially by Black Butler being announced, though perhaps we'll do something with Bakugo being more in line with our favorite butler. You've all pushed the channel up past 900 subscribers, and we're currently sitting at 906. We're so close to 1000 subscribers, and we're so excited to hit that milestone, and it's all because of you. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and we'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.